Hello and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are in Hamilton, just outside of Hamilton in the countryside, and we are starting a larger project today. We got a couple oversized flagstone patios going in, and we got a beautiful 18-foot Pondless Waterfall. So let me turn you guys around and show you what is happening here. So you can see we got a beautiful pool already here, beautiful house, and a beautiful property. You can see there's a massive pond down there that he actually dug himself over the years. A lot of that fill went up behind his house here, so he's been working on his property for a while, but they wanted us some sort of water feature here, so they called us in. So we're going to be doing an 18-foot Pondless Waterfall, and then also a few patios in here as well. So right off of here there's this concrete, so we're going to be pulling out these two squares here for this concrete, and then there's going to be some oversized flagstone patio stones going in here, and there's going to be a pergola in here as well, done by Revive Timberworks. Off of that patio we're going to have a stepping stone here, a big one, maybe two in there, and then a couple steps down to this space in here, and then this huge circle. It's going to be a 28-foot diameter patio with a fireplace area in the middle. So they have a large family here, and they have large family gatherings, so they wanted a space to be able to kind of hang out in this area as well. So that's going to be a really awesome space for that. And then over here, this is where our Pondless Waterfall is going to be going. We've got about 18 feet long here, so we have a basin going down in the bottom there, and then so right about there we got this spruce right here, and then this spruce right there that we're kind of going to be snaking between, twisting and turning that stream until it finishes off inside the basin and then recirculates. So we got some nice 3-inch plumbing going on there, and to get some nice good water flow. But yeah, excited for this one. Stay tuned for the final results. Alrighty, so we got our hole dug for our huge oversized flagstone fire pit area. We got our spot cleared out for our 10 by 15 flagstone where the pergola is going, and then we are just starting over here because we were waiting on stone and whatnot. But clearing this area, this is where our waterfall is going to be going. As you can see past Evan there, there's an orange mark. So the waterfall is going to be starting somewhere up there, and then coming down the slope and finishing around where the blade is of the machine here. So that's going to look really cool with these trees and bushes. It's quite natural here, so stay tuned. Alright, a little update on our project here in Hamilton, Ontario. We have started our waterfall, and we're actually at ways on it already. Started doing it yesterday. We are just about to set our last waterfall in here, and it's looking pretty sweet already. So let me turn you around and show you what we got going on. Alright, so we got our last waterfall kind of prepped in here. So that's going to be our left frame rock. It's going to be our right frame rock. And that's going to be our spillway. We had to modify it a little bit, the stone saw, to get it to be the right height in here, because otherwise it would be way too tall back there. But what we got going on here, we got our own wind makers over here to keep us cool because it's been feeling like 45 for the last 2 days. But yeah, this is what we got so far. So we got our first waterfall right here, which is really cool. It's gonna just come off of here and then fall off of that guy right there. Very happy with that one. This guy here, we're gonna have it coming off of where Evan just stepped there and then ripping around here as well. So we got to block off where the water bottle is there. And then up here, we got a bit of a split going on. It's gonna have water coming through all these little spots here, as well as up on that side. It's got a really cool little cedar in there. And then our final waterfall is up there. We're just about to set that, and then we can set our spillway and stuff in there too. But looking really good so far. We got a bunch of rock work yet to do today and some edge work and stuff. So yeah, wish us luck in this heat. But another thing we got going here is our base work is all done for our patios. So this is a huge patio, as you can see. This is going to be all oversized flagstone, some really nice big pieces and mixed with some smaller pieces, and really excited to see how that comes together. And then also this spot here off the pool, so we cut that concrete off, which is right here, and then we're going to be bringing in some large oversized flagstone for this as well. These right here, these 4 guys right here, are our helical piles for our pergola. So they're set very high right now, but they're just going to be trimmed down to the right height once we get all our flagstone in here. And then Revive Timberworks, Colin from Revive Timberworks, is going to come in and build us a nice pergola in here. So that's going to be right off the pool in here, and you also get the sounds and stuff of the waterfall, and you got the huge fire pit area as well. And then check out that view with the huge pond in the background. So this property is going to be pretty cool, especially this little corner here that we're working on. It's not too little, but for the size of this property, it's a nice little quaint corner. So stay tuned for the final results.
Artist. Wash. Wow. Just wow. Wow. Wow.
Niagara Waterscapes here. Welcome back. We are wrapped up this project in Binbrook, Ontario. Yeah, things came together really nicely. So yeah, let me show you how it's looking. So starting by the pool here, we got this really cool oversized flagstone patio. We actually took out some concrete in here that was part of the pool pad, I guess, and we extended it and made this beautiful little seating area, along with this beautiful Douglas fir pergola built by Colin from Revive Timberworks. Did a fantastic job. As we come over here, we got this little informal pathway taking us down into this huge fire pit area, about 28 feet in diameter across. Each stone is cut perfectly to match with the stones beside it. So that took a while, but turned out really nicely. We did some plantings in here. She's going to be adding some more here and there, but the plantings look really good for now. It adds a little bit of green in here. And then as we come down this way, we come to my favorite part of the project. We got this sunken seating area. So there's 7 steps that come down to our little patio. Big enough for a couple chairs in here, and gets you nice and up close and personal with this waterfall. So 15-foot long Pondless Waterfall, incorporating some driftwood in here. You got some beautiful waterfalls. And yeah, can't wait for this thing to mature and look better and better over time. And I would spend all day sitting at this chair right here with a drink, sitting on that flat rock, looking at this waterfall. Well, thanks for watching. It's been another beautiful project, beautiful results, and if you like this stuff, like, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will see you on the next one. almost died there.
Everyone, today we are building a big old flagstone patio, and that's my boss over there. And I am working really hard. Sometimes I'm stressed, sometimes, but not today.
So here you can see Evan dropped the stone and it cracked in half.
Hey!
What a loser.
No! Push him in.
Yeah.
Push him in right now. You ready?
Don't do it. Don't. That was rude. Isaac, how you feeling today?
Totally worth it.
Okay, great.